Hi guys, welcome back to Cryptopotamus. Today I want to be talking a little bit about IDOs and whether it's worth the investment or not. As you guys know, like pre-sale prices are always the best prices to get in. Like in the entire crypto, the early investors always wins. Like no matter what kind of price you're buying it at, if you're early, you're gonna make it. Right. So this is where IDO comes into place. IDO is initial DEX offering, so that's when it offers coins to private or public investors before the coins gets launched. And you know the launches are very much dependent on where the project wants to launch it at. Like for example, Starlaunch itself, it's on FTX, so it's a SEX as in centralized exchange on FTX. Most of the other IDO launches, they are all gonna be on like DEXs, like PancakeSwap, PoolCoin. Yeah, so if this is what we need to be looking out for, and to be doing our due diligence on the project itself before we even want to look into buying them or even getting into the IDO. But let me just say, majority of the time if you're in an IDO, chances are you're still gonna make it, whether the project is a good one or whether the project is not that great. Yeah. So going back to Starlaunch itself, this is the reason why like stars have been pumping so much. And let me just clarify one thing. Starlaunch is a different star from the kind you see in Instagram or Facebook or any social media where people are asking you to, use their links for mining the stars. And that one is like Star Network itself. It's a different thing from Starlaunch. Yeah, so just do take note. So the reason on the 30th there's this game that's coming out. It's called Monkeyball, and I am pretty damn sure a lot of people they're eyeing this project itself. So it's like a PvP soccer match, like you can call it like futsal, and these monkeys are like NFTs itself. And yeah, so the IDO is coming out on the 30th, and it'll be named under Monkeyball MBS. Yeah, so how are you gonna be able to participate in this IDO? We first look at the article that they've provided. So to get MBS itself, it is launching on Starlaunch, right? So well, these are the perks of holding MBS like that. That is if you manage to get your hands into MBS before it gets launched on public. So to get this IDO, they have generated like a new approach, a dual token system that has a governance token stars as well as a utility token like Hydrazine. So it's a little bit like it's not the same as XC and SLP, but just dual tokens in this mechanism for IDO. So in order to get like the Monkeyball MBS, you need to have stars. Now to even get the stars, to even get the Monkeyball, you will need the Hydrazine first, which you can get from having stars. So you have to first get stars, right? You can get this from Radium from FTX Osima 3, and then stake your stars to accrue Hydrazine. So the longer you leave it in there, or rather the more you put in there, the more N2H4 you'll be getting. And then this N2H4 will automatically give you the MBS or whatever other projects that they're gonna come up with. Yeah, so you see, once Hydrazine is accrued, you can contribute to the Monkeyball IDO, and so that's how you do it. If you want to participate in this, do take note, you have to be KYC. You got about 5 days left or 6 days left. So the process goes by this: you need to get stars first. You need to stick the stars into Hydrazine, and then use those Hydrazine to get the IDO itself. Yeah. So if this makes sense to you and explains why the price of stars have been going up so high, It's because everyone is trying to get their hands on Monkeyball, like straight up. So if you want to go a little bit more in depth as to, you know, how do I stake this thing, or what is the percentage of me getting, you know, the Monkeyball or the Hydrazine, let's take a look at this, and they'll teach you how to use the Hydrazine. So there are two ways to stake these stars. One is stake only, and the other one is stake and lock. So there is a bit of difference to the different ones depending on which one you want to do so. So for example, one, Alice keeps 100 stars tokens staked but not locked. So her stars will be decaying. Although she is generating Hydrazine, like on day 20, Alice will have 14 tokens of stars decay, with 85.72 stars remaining. Okay, so she does get the Hydrazine, but she'll be minusing her stars for the Hydrazine if she doesn't lock it. So now if Bob stakes and locks 100 tokens for 90 days, his stars will not decay. That means his 100 tokens will still be 100 tokens. Now, if he wishes to unlock his tokens early on day 20, as compared to the 90 days that he locked for initially, he'll be charged a penalty of 50% of the decay fee. So it means that, you know, it's still not like a full lockup. You're still able to liquidate it if you want, but it comes with a price lah. So the decay, you know, for 70 days, if he chose to take out on day 20, would be 41.67 stars. So the unlock fee would be using 20.8 stars to burn. So if you want to do this, you have to think of, you know, just calculate it yourself and see which one is more worth it. Are you gonna put it there for 90 days, or do you just want to stake it just to get the Monkeyball or, you know, the next up and coming project? So to meet the requirements for getting the IDO, you need to first complete KYC. Now KYC is know your customer, so you need to provide like proof of, you know, residential address, IC, passport, and all those things. Yeah, so before you even get there, you have to complete this first. So this is what they would require from you. It's quite a lot of work, and it takes like 1 day to sort of process and approve. And once it's approved, you're gonna be seeing like a green tick. And once there's a green tick, it means that yep, you're approved. So just wait for the, you know, the IDO day itself. Yeah, but you know, this is just one example of an IDO. So once you've verified with the KYC, you can go to app.starlaunch, and that's where you stake all your stars down here. So you have to transfer your stars from wherever that you're getting from. It can be from Radium or FTX. So just bring them over, put it down here, and then you have to create an account first. So to create an account, it will cost you about 0.03 Sol, I believe. Yeah, so there's still a gas fee to pay for you setting up a profile down here. Right, so there are many different kinds of IDOs. Most of the time they're gonna want you to help them blast their Twitter, their Telegram, and increase the number of people inside those groups. And in exchange for that, they'll be giving you a lottery ticket. Now the lottery ticket is like, there's only probably 100 or 200 winners out of, you know, tens of thousands. So if you're lucky to get the free ticket, the free lottery ticket, then that's good. You'll be getting the coins. I think they are gonna be worth $100 at the pre-sale price. So eventually, when the coin gets launches out, it can easily do a 10x. So your 100 would become like 10,000 immediately. That is if you're lucky enough to get the lottery. Now for all other cases, because it's so hard to even win the free lottery ticket, to participate in IDOs, they have created a system where, for example, this is Lightning. Now in order for you to stand a chance to even get the pre-IDO price, it depends on, you know, how much you've invested in the coin or in their platform. So in this case, Lightning. So the coin for Lightning is light. So for bronze category, you require 5,000 to 10,000 light coins. And for every category, there is a max contribution. So the max for, you know, the lowest tier is $250. So if you're getting the IDO price $250 worth and it makes 100 times, then that's 25k. Okay, so followed by silver and gold and diamond. So like usually for diamond, right, these are all like guaranteed allocations where you will definitely get the IDO coins, but you will require at least 100,000 worth of light to even have that criteria fulfilled. So it's still a game between who has more capital down here. Okay, so if you take a look at lightning price, it goes like that. Yeah, so if you have like 1,000 lightning coins, then that would be roughly about 670. So to have like 10,000 lights, or I mean the lightning coin, you will need about 6.7k, and 10,000 would get you like between the bronze and the silver. So 6.7 or 6.8k for, you know, bronze or silver, and you are, or rather you will be put at a risk of price fluctuation. So in an event where lightning coins just decides to go down, right, then you would have lost quite a bit of money because you bought it at, you know, 0.67. Now it's at 0.3, you lost half. So that's the risk of, you know, having an initial capital investment into the IDO platforms. So this is just one lightning. There's like NFT pad as well. I mean, they do provide free lottery tickets, yes. It's like 100 or 200 of them. But to really want to participate in all this IDO stuff, you need to have the coin. So NFT pad is T-pad. That's the coin they require you to have. So these are all the up and coming IDOs on their platforms. And see which are the ones you want to invest in. But it'll be best if you own their coins, so that, you know, you're on a higher membership tier, and you might eventually get like a 50% allocation or guaranteed allocation rate depending on how much you invest in the coin itself. For lightning it's light, for T-pad, for NFT pad is called T-pad. And let's take a look at the price for that. Yeah, so for this one it's like 82 cents. So they're all ranging around, I would say you have to have at least 5 to 10,000 minimally if you want to, you know, play all this IDO stuff. Even Solanium, which is Slim, they have different tiers. So like, you know, tier 1, staking 100 Slim. This is just one lottery ticket, and it's lottery, it's not an allocation. If you have like tier 5, 50,000 Slims, this is a guaranteed allocation. So one Slim is like 260 or 250 right now. 50,000 Slims is, yeah, you can do the math. It's more than 100k. But that's guaranteed allocation for all the IDOs that are coming up on Slim or Solanium. So yeah, it goes by tiers. And for Slim, you have to lock it up. So by locking it up, you can see the volatility for Slim tokens itself. They don't move that much because most of the coins are all locked up for, you know, IDOs. Even for 10,000 or 1,000 Slim, right, you're only getting lottery tickets. These are just chances. They're not even like guaranteed allocations. So under Solanium itself, they have many different IDOs that already came out, like Shield itself. I think you guys know about this. Seawall, it also came out from here. Fantasia, DeFi Land, and there's one up and coming on Sonar Watch itself. So let me just say, it's not as simple or easy to say, hey, let's get the pre-sale price, hey, let's get the private sale, let's do this, let's do that. It's not that easy, guys. You have to do a lot of homework. You have to calculate the whether it's worth the risk. You need to calculate the risk to reward ratio, you know. And if you're able to do that and you think that that's worth it, then go ahead, by all means do it, because, you know, this is crypto. Crypto is just full of excitement. There's a lot of different places to, you know, earn an income, or yeah, there's no one right answer to this. Everyone has their own, you know, way to earn their money. So yeah, there are many more different IDO platforms apart from, you know, just the few that I mentioned. There's ENJ starter as well, there's BSC starter, there's Poker starter, there's just so many. But for you to get your hands into those IDO projects that they've partnered with, you have to get their tokens first. You know, so if you want to do it on Poker starter, you need Pulse. You know, you don't know what's gonna be listed down here. So if I'm the one creating a gaming coin, I get to decide who I want to partner with and place my game down there. So it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Like, it can be in this platform itself, it can be on Poker starter, but it can also be on Solanium. It can also be on Lightning at the same time, or at the same time, or it could only be on one platform itself. So yeah, that's basically how IDOs work. You need to first own the coin before you can get a chance to do anything or get the pre-sale price. Yeah, so I hope you guys learned something today. This is just one other way that I know some people are making money from this, or just by doing this, they're not even trading. Yeah, so this is IDO. Adios.